Police say the 6-year-old was inside a home in Northport, just south of Sarasota, Tuesday when he went to get something out of a room. That's when officers say the dog attacked, leaving the boy with severe injuries to his chest and head. The boy was airlifted to the hospital but died the following day. Experts say the dog likely acted out of fear.
Things are happening in the environment that are stressing the dog out, and the dog can't tell you what's wrong, the dog can't show you what's wrong, so the dog's going to use its mouth, and that's the apex of the situation where something bad's going to happen.
Officers say there's no history of the animal acting out before.
It's happened on my watch. You know, it was something I brought into the house.
Overwhelmed by grief and guilt, Joe Varnese is still struggling to figure out why the dog he adopted 3 weeks ago suddenly snapped.
We were just trying to go to the bathroom, and he just went berserk. I flipped the dog over, slammed him on the ground. That didn't help. He came back stronger. All right, I hit him with the leg of the wheelchair. He didn't even phase him. I tried. I fell down on the floor. I tried, but I did get up, and that's when I started beating the dog, and to no avail. No avail.
No signs of aggression before that?
Never. No signs of aggression.
Family and friends of a young boy who was killed by 3 pit bulls gathered Thursday at the Camden home where he lived with his mother.
She was with him all day. They were outside. He was chasing them, the dogs. The dogs was chasing him. And she said, Kasai, Mommy's got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And she went and used the bathroom. We just believe that maybe the dogs may have been agitated. It's the only thing that seemed to make sense. Like, they were agitated because some workers were there, and the banging and the noise and what have you was going on.
A pit bull terrier mauled a family's 3-day-old infant. San Diego police told 10 News the parents were in bed with their baby and dog watching TV. At some point, the mom coughed and startled the dog. The first thing the dog made eye contact with, their infant.
And last night's storms may be to blame for a pit bull attack.
60-year-old Nellie Davis died when a pit bull in her apartment broke out of its cage in a frenzy and mauled her.
The neighbor was asking for help, and he had a little bit of blood on him.
Hammers rushed to his neighbor's house next door, where he found a child attacked by a dog.
I was scared for the kid. There was a significant amount of blood loss and tissue damage.
Hammers called 911. He says police and EMS were on scene less than 5 minutes after their initial call. Scraps confirmed the dog that attacked the child was a pit bull. Officers began life-saving efforts as soon as they arrived, and the child was transported to the hospital.
The kid was torn up.
Sadly, Creme 2 learned the child in the attack died. Hammers says he's in total shock.
The dog and the kid play in the backyard all the time, and the dog's never shown any signs of aggression in front of me.
It is very, very unfortunate. It is a very sad story.
Stephanie Nillis is a dog trainer in Spokane.
Hi. Hi.
She says she doesn't know what made the pit bull attack, but there are events that can make dogs snap.
That's good. Yes, if the dog is not used to stimulation such as the doorbell ringing, that is very upsetting to them.
The family tells me it's mourning the loss of 2 family members, the baby, Kamiko, and the pet pit bull, Mana, who has been part of the family for years. Layla Suda sent over this statement. I have no words to explain my pain. But she shared photos of her 6-month-old daughter, Kamiko, considered a joyful addition to the mother from Kaneohe, who now lives in Las Vegas. The family tells me while Kamiko was in her walker, the mother went to the bathroom. When she came back, Mana, the pet pit bull, was biting the baby. Kamiko was taken to the hospital and later died. I'm told Mana was part of the family for 9 years, had never done this before, and is considered a good family dog. The family is blindsided by the attack. What could have triggered it? I asked Dr. Richard Fujie of the King Street Pet Hospital.
Most dogs realize the baby is something special in the home. In this situation, I have no idea what happened, but it could be something like that, a sharp noise, a loud noise, because it scared the dog.
Battered, bruised, and hospitalized. A woman talks about the pit bull attack she survived.
I had a dog who had a pit bull wrapped around my neck.
A grandmother has been mauled. Her face is scarred, as you saw, and her mangled arms are wrapped in bandages.
And her attackers weren't strangers. They were the dogs that live in her own home.
Deputies say they are stunned the powerful dogs didn't take her life.
She was home alone with the dogs in their Satsap house when she knocked a pillow from the couch and something set them off.
I had a pit bull wrapped around my neck.